learn the tricks of trade. Whereas student village is like, do this, do that, don't do this, do that. Whereas now we have to sort it out for ourselves.
It's a lot cleaner, but there's a lot more rules and regulations that you have to comply with. So overall, I think I would obviously prefer to live here.
Yeah, it's pure atmosphere of this place. Yeah, alright. So it's not the most eye-catchingly beautiful place you're ever gonna meet.
Pretty dilapidated. It's expensive.
I think it's just getting into the lift and then there's piss right on the floor and you're just like, oh, what a lovely welcoming.
What a dive. I didn't know what I was getting into.
It's grimy, unsecure, crap.
It's got more of a rustic feel to it.
Yeah, we enjoy more ambience than actual appliances.
And it makes our clothes smell nice when we go out in
And
public.
yeah, and there's modern facilities.
And we live in the centre of town, which is always a...
No, it's probably the only good thing about the accommodation, aside from the atmosphere, is that it's in a good place and you're right in the middle of town, which you don't get with all the houses in Charminster and things like that. I don't know, we not just go to like Toko and Bliss, which is like right above, so it's like good for that, and Elements, which is like right down there.
It's in a good area for clubbing and pubs, but the smackheads are a bit of a problem sometimes. I mean, they're about quite a lot living on top of the car park, and there's quite a lot of piss all over the place as well. But you know, you get used to it.
Because I applied for a different house, but I applied too late.
Didn't really have a choice.
Don't really have much of a choice.
Last choice.
No choice. This is my last resort.
Because I had 4 days before my first lesson and I decided that this place looked the scummiest. So I mostly moved in. Moved in, 2 AM the morning before I went to university, and it was kind of an anticlimax, finding that it was on top of a car park.
I was a late entry into Bournemouth Uni and this was the last halls available, and I was definitely wanting to go into halls.
Didn't really bother looking for accommodation up till about 2 weeks before I came to Bournemouth, so I ended up at Glenfern.
Yeah, I chose my accommodation in early February, so most people were still in high school, some people. So I got a slightly longer time to choose because I took a year off, so I got more time to prepare to choose my university stuff, whereas some people finished in June in England, they only had 2 or 3 months.
How's it changed me? It's brought me more aware of the sort of the world. You know, when you're at home, you're stuck by your parents. You know, being this time, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. You've told what is what is not. You get to university and living in a place like this, where the landlord is not exactly the leanest of people. You get to learn about money management and how to deal with yourself, how to talk, what people to phone, people to talk to. Sort of, you get to sort of fend for yourself, and you grow up a lot more. That's probably coming to Glenfern as well. The best. I've met so many people, different sort of backgrounds, people, different opinions, and all together we're all sort of one big family, and it's changed people.